voice.
We are live streaming going in.
Good evening, everybody. Please join me with the Pledge of Allegiance to start our meeting. I would like to have a moment of silence afterwards for former officer Ronnie Petrowski, who passed away a couple weeks ago. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. One comment that I know was made from a former officer that Mr. Petrowski was a cop's cop. I think everybody had a lot of respect for Ronnie and the work he did, and we definitely appreciate his service to the city and his chance to maintain LaSalle and enjoy some retirement. Thank you. Please take the roll.
Alderman Bastador.
Here.
Alderman Thompson.
Here.
Alderman Patak.
Excuse the absence.
Alderman Reynolds.
Here.
Alderman Leveri.
Present.
Alderman Jepson.
Present.
Alderman Herndon.
Here.
Alderman Crane. Mayor Grove.
Here. I'd like to begin the meeting, as always, with the open comment section. Again, me personally, this is your time to give out any thoughts, concerns, ideas, suggestions. I will not take the opportunity to interrupt you or answer at this time. Hopefully throughout the meeting, we get a chance to potentially answer some of those questions. Would you like to speak tonight?
Dawn Hicks. Now that we have a new building inspector, what's the current situation on the Maytag building and the Kaskaskia? I noticed recently that the Kaskaskia still doesn't look like anything's been touched or developed. Is CLE ever going to be held responsible for their buildings? If the city of LaSalle ends up in the hole again at the end of Celebration of Lights, what is going to change? Because taxpayers here shouldn't continually be stuck footing the bill. Has there been an uptick in local businesses during the Celebration of Lights? Mayor Grove, I know you said that that was one of the hopes, is to bring in more customers for downtown LaSalle. Has there been evidence financially that that's happening? And if not, what do we need to do to make that happen? Because if we're continually in the hole and we're not helping our local businesses, then something needs to change. We need to do something about that. No, that's it. Thank you.
Dawn, I can answer one question for you.
Sure, thank you.
The only business that I know of is what I read in the paper. I think it was 2 years ago. Jackie from Casey's said that she notices increase during the time, but that's the only one to my knowledge.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Anyone else? Okay, thank you, George.
This Christmas season.
Anybody else like to speak tonight? Public comments. Anybody like to speak again in public comment? Last opportunity. All right, let's go to approval of bills. Approval of minutes. Sorry, not bills yet.
Minutes of the regular city council meeting held November 12th, 2024.
All right, I make a motion that we approve the minutes of the regular city council meeting held November 12th, 2024, placed on file. Each alderman has a copy.
Second.
Motion from Alderman Reynolds, from Alderman Thompson. Please take the roll.
Alderman Bastador.
Aye.
Alderman Thompson.
Aye.
Alderman Reynolds.
Aye.
Alderman Leveri.
Aye.
Alderman Jepson.
Aye.
Alderman Herndon.
Aye.
Alderman Crane.
Discussion and potential action on the following petitions. We will do them together, please.
Request from Ameren, Illinois to break ground at 730 Lafayette Street to replace pole and alley, and 1044 4th Street for partial gas retirement with demolition.
Your Honor, I move we grant the request from Ameren to break ground at the two locations.
Second.
Motion from Alderman Jepson, second Alderman Crane. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried.
Request for a 2025 raffle license from the LaSalle Excellence Foundation and related matters.
I move that we grant the 2025 raffle license to Excellence Foundation. Second.
Motion from Alderman Leveri, second Alderman Thompson. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried.
Request for a 2025 raffle license from the Illinois Valley Community College Foundation and related matters.
Your Honor, I make a motion that we approve the 2025 raffle license for the Illinois Valley Community College Foundation and related matters.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Reynolds, second by Alderman Jepson. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried.
Request for a street light on Sterling Street just north of the 11th Street intersection and related matters.
I move that we refer this to the Streets, Alleys, and Traffic Committee.
Second.
Motion by Alderman LaVeria, second by Alderman Herndon to send to the Street Size and Traffic Committee. All in favor?
Aye.
Against?
1 minute. Can we reach out to Ameren before the meeting and get their proposal on what it costs for that, so we're not delaying again?
I can't do that, yeah.
All right. Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried.
So this request will go with the streets and alleys 2 weeks from today, right after the finance meeting.
Request from Kimberly Radicall of the Zonta Club to place signs for their Zonta Says No campaign on Buckland Street from Tuesday, November 26, 2024 through Tuesday, December 10th, 2024 and related matters.
Alderman Thompson, have you had any issues with this?
I'm sorry.
Have you had any issues in the past with these signs?
I'm sorry. I was reading something.
The Zonta Club wants to put those signs in the median on Buckland.
Oh, absolutely. They took care of them. As long as is there anybody here from them?
They are not, but they did advise me these are the exact same signs that were previously approved last year.
Right. And as long as they continue to do maintenance, because they are wire bottoms, so if they fall out and blow into the street, it's going to be an issue for our residents. Other than that, they do a really good job with spacing, and they do keep an eye on them. So I have no problem whatsoever. I make a motion, we approve it.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Thompson, second by Alderman Reynolds. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried. Reports of city officers. Communications.
Illinois Department of Revenue report showing sales tax collected of August 2024 of $94,372.68 and home rule sales tax of $84,330.64 for a total of $178,703.32.
I move to accept and place on file the August 24 sales tax revenue report.
Second.
Motion by LaVeria, second by Alderman Reynolds. Please take the roll.
Alderman Thompson.
Aye.
Alderman Patak. Alderman Reynolds.
Aye.
Alderman LaVerie.
Aye.
Alderman Jepson.
Aye.
Alderman Herndon.
Aye.
Alderman Crane.
Aye.
No bids tonight. No appointments, resignations. Standing committees.
Discussion and potential action regarding the recommendation of the Finance Committee regarding an Illinois Community Solar Subscription Agreement between the City of LaSalle, Illinois, and Sun Central LLC, represented by Solar on Earth, Inc., and related matters.
The Finance Committee recommended that we move forward with negotiating an agreement with Sun Central and the city, with Attorney McFedrin, Finance Director Duncan, and the mayor.
Second.
Motion by LaVeria, second by Alderman Jepson. Please take the roll.
Alderman Reynolds.
Aye.
Alderman LaVerie.
Aye.
Alderman Jepson.
Aye.
Alderman Herndon.
Aye.
Alderman Crane.
Aye.
Alderman Bassador.
Aye.
Alderman Thompson.
Aye.
Discussion and potential action regarding the recommendation of the Finance Committee regarding renewal of annual membership with North Central Illinois Council of Governments Economic Development District at a cost of $3,000 and related matters.
The Finance Committee approved the removal of the renewal, so that's my motion.
Second.
Motion by Alderman LaVeria, second by Alderman Reynolds. Take the roll, please.
Alderman LaVerie.
Aye.
Alderman Jepson.
Aye.
Alderman Herndon.
Aye.
Alderman Crane.
Aye.
Alderman Bassador.
Aye.
Alderman Thompson.
Aye.
Alderman Reynolds.
Aye.
Thank you, gentlemen, for approving this. We definitely appreciate the partnership. So continue, hopefully, a lot of projects to come to LaSalle. That grant money.
Discussion and potential action regarding the recommendation of the Streets, Alleys, and Traffic Committee regarding a request to add a streetlight on Rockwell Road at the US 6 intersection.
Your Honor, it was the recommendation of the Streets, Alleys, Traffic Committee to forward this to Ameren to see what it would cost and what it's gonna take to put it up. Second.
Motion by Alderman Bassador, second Chairman, second by Alderman Herndon to send a request to Ameren just to find out as far as the cost, to see what the plan would be. Some options potentially. I heard maybe adjusting or having a different light that would shine over both. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried.
Discussion of potential action regarding the recommendation of the Streets, Alleys, and Traffic Committee regarding a request to add a stop sign with flashing lights for traffic at Pershing Road and Cape Court Street intersection.
Your Honor, it was a recommendation of Street Sally's traffic to, not to put any stop sign at all at that location.
There are stop signs, we're talking flashing lights, right? that we're not gonna
Stop
put.
light.
Yeah.
Motion by Alderman Bachelor,
Second.
second by Alderman Thompson to deny the request for flashing red lights. All in favor?
Aye.
Actually, let's take the roll on that one.
Alderman Jepson,
Aye.
Alderman Herndon,
Aye.
Alderman Crane,
Aye.
Alderman Bassador,
Aye.
Alderman Thompson,
Aye.
Alderman Reynolds,
Aye.
Alderman Laverie.
Aye.
Chairman, just for a point of order on the one about the Rockville Road, that request. So you're, after we get, the plan is to get the information from Ameren and then actually make a decision on what the plan will be? Okay. Special committees. Old business.
Authorization of pay request number 21 for Vistering Construction Company totaling $148,550.65 for work completed to date on aerobic digester conversion project and related matters.
Your Honor, I make a motion that we approve a pay request number 21 for Vistering Construction as read.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Reynolds, second by Alderman Thompson. Please take the roll.
Alderman Herndon,
Aye.
Alderman Crane,
Aye.
Alderman Bassador,
Aye.
Alderman Thompson,
Aye.
Alderman Reynolds,
Aye.
Alderman Laverie,
Aye.
Alderman Jepson.
Aye.
Any other old business, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Alderman Thompson.
I don't know who can answer this. Where's Geneseo at in our fiber optic on phase 1? They were hoping to have that completed before the end of this year, and I haven't seen anything out there, but I don't go out that way that often. Does anybody know?
What I understand is, last I heard, is they are investigating the environmental points in regard to the point of LaSalle being in the Superfund sites, and with them doing some digging, and that's been one of the things that they're looking into.
So they haven't broke ground even.
Not yet.
Ball's still in their court, Alderman.
Yeah.
I got it. I just got several phone calls. It was blowing up on the internet. So thank you very much.
Any other old business? New business. I have something here, gentlemen, from Representative Lance Yednock, sent to us. Thank you note to the mayor, alderman, and city staff. It's been my honor and pleasure representing you and the residents of LaSalle. Working alongside dedicated servants like you yourselves this past 6 years has been inspiring. Please keep up the good work for your community, and thank you, Lance Yednock. Lance has been very good. We have needed issues when we reached out to him, and I definitely appreciate him, the job he did for 6 years, and very accessible, very there for, to get back to us as soon as he could on phone calls and emails. So thank
Your
you,
Honor,
Lance.
does that need to be placed on file?
If you want to take a motion for that.
I would like to make a motion that be placed on file.
Second.
Motion from Alderman Thompson, second by Alderman Reynolds to place this thank you card from Lance on file. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried. Number 2, Doc Laverie kind of hit this on the Finance Committee. We did get information that the sweeper should be delivered hopefully the second week of December. Right now they are waiting on a camera for that, so that's the holdup right now. But Kevin Fay, superintendent, gave the commitment that weather permitting, he'll have it out there as much as possible during the winter months. So that's good. Number 3 from my list here is insurance. We know we had some discussion on potentially changing what group in town gets the insurance, whether it be Brendan Stewart, stay with them, or Bart Howtowers. Both been here for a long time. I know Bart's been here 50 years. Brendan Stewart probably the same. What was kind of nice as far as coincidence, it was the end of the year, and John Duncan always meets with the insurance committee to go over the renewals for next year. And I believe you heard it there 2 weeks ago that there's not going to be any increase, which is awesome. But as they were meeting with that group, it was brought up about this situation because they had people reach out to them, our individual employees. And it sounds like their thought process, which is good, is there a way that they could come to the table with a bid? And the only bid would be is they wouldn't be able to bid as far as the coverage, right? Would be what would their commission be? So John reached out to, I think, both Blue Cross Blue Shield and also the Municipal League. And because we're at $1 million, roughly, we don't have that flexibility to ask them for a commission. Basically, their commission is a straight fee for no matter who has the account. But just so you guys know, for point of reference, on that $1 million each, whether it be Brendan Stewart or Bart, are getting close to $40,000 a year. So that's why you can see why people would like to have that shared a little bit, because it is a significant amount of money to each agency. So unfortunately, I thought it was a good idea. I might have made it more apples to apples in the bid, but we're not able to do that. So I appreciate John. Again, we're not going to act on that tonight. We want to do that when we have full council if we can. But I just want to give you some more information on that.
Thanks, Mayor. I brought that up, and it was like deaf ears out there. They didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't even bring up that it's not negotiable.
Yeah. Well, and again, John might want to make sure we talk about that tonight. So
Okay.
again,
And for the record, we're looking at alternating.
correct. Yes, it wouldn't be with somebody just kind of like the banks. We do with the banks. Did want to also touch base on Illinois Cement. We had a planning commission hearing, or zoning board, sorry.
Planning commission.
With the planning commission, sorry. Last Monday, unfortunately, we had a quorum set that was going to be here. Unfortunately, one person had a situation in the family. They had to take their spouse to the emergency room, so we did not end up not having a quorum. Jim said they could go ahead and continue to talk if they wanted to, but it wouldn't be anything that would be basically, binding, and because it wasn't a quorum. So both Illinois Cement and even the residents said, now we'll just wait till we can have a real formal meeting. So again, everybody understood, that was something that was, you can't predict that kind of situation. So everybody was very understanding about that. I'm thinking though, when we look at the schedule, folks, with the holidays, we're probably looking, that's probably gonna be the first week in January if we can get everybody together. So if you have any questions on that, I think there's no really rush on that. So just give you guys a heads up on that. Leaf back, just so you guys know, it sounds like when I talked to John, he wants to plan on next Friday being the last day. Again, they'll kind of see how they get through next week. But again, I think it'll be a situation for if people ask you, where they'll just be going throughout the whole town, not necessarily, Ward 1 on Mondays or, designated days. They'll just kind of go around where they see the piles. So I do see some piles out there, so people are trying to get their last sweep in. So, and then I just want to personally thank everybody for a good year and Thanksgiving. Any other new business? Discussion, potential action on the following additional ordinances and resolutions.
An ordinance authorizing an Illinois Community Solar Subscription Agreement between the City of LaSalle, Illinois and Sun Central LLC, represented by Solar on Earth Inc. and related matters.
Your Honor, I make a motion that we approve the ordinance authorizing the Illinois Solar Subscription Agreement between the City of LaSalle, Illinois and Sun Central LLC, represented by Solar on Earth Inc. and related matters. Each alderman has a copy.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Reynolds, second by Alderman LaVerie. Please take the roll.
And for the record, from a legal standpoint, this involves giving the city the authorization to enter into it. This was discussed at the Finance Committee, as indicated earlier. Provided substantially in the same form as attached exhibit, and subject to such other modifications, it may be jointly approved by the mayor and the finance director, controller. Of course, our office would assist as well.
Thank you.
And one other point, there was a lot of, this was discussed at the finance committee, but there's a few people here that weren't. Sir, could you indicate, this is regarding a project that's already in process, that's why you want to you need a quick answer on this, because you need to get people, the ones you're gonna use on board, to give them the credits so that the project can go forward and get completed, correct?
Absolutely, but it is also an approved project by the state that is moving forward. It's not like a possible project or anything. So the city would be definitely getting the credits from a project that is going to begin.
And you're expecting it to start from the city standpoint, we should see benefits in the fall of next year, September, October. And you'll get us back to us on where the location is. You're not certain. It'll be within Ameren zone, but not expected to be in, from what you've indicated, projects being planned are not presently in LaSalle County, but you'll let us know where they are, correct?
And just for the record, John and Mary Beth, I don't know if you guys were here for that. We did ask about potential in the future about residential. Right now, we're not at that point, correct? So I know that might be a question people want to know. Can the residential live? Good deal. So this is just strictly for the city.
And hopefully, with our foot in the door, we could be a top prospect for that residential.
I asked about our schools. That may be sooner.
New York State has also already started to implement community solar for entire communities, just to let you guys know. So Illinois is kind of looking at what other states are doing and what has been successful there. So it is happening.
Brent, do we have a first and second on it?
We do. We have Alderman Reynolds for a motion and Alderman LaVerie for a second, so I'll begin the roll.
Take the roll, please.
Alderman Crane?
Aye.
Alderman Bassador?
Aye.
Alderman Thompson?
Aye.
Alderman Reynolds?
Aye.
Alderman LaVerie?
Aye.
Alderman Jepson,
Aye.
Alderman Herndon.
Aye. No need for executive session tonight. Gentlemen, there's something you guys think of? I do want to clarify one thing that was brought up in public comment. So the council was very generous, 2 years ago to donate or basically authorize $70,000 in city payroll. And that would be considering, how I consider it, the taxpayers, contributing to the celebration of lights. So I guess we're always going to be in the negative on that part of it, because just so everybody knows, we have all union members in our public works, fire department, police department. So we might not have any work. It might be a rain out day, but I can't tell Jeff Grove to go home. He's going to get his 8 hours for the contract. It doesn't matter what he's doing. He's going to get paid. So the thought process is we're using this money. $70,000 was allocated, and I definitely appreciate the council for doing that. In part was there also said the celebration lights wouldn't have to pay for initially part of that new public works building, which we kind of put as an option. But when I say we're not going to be totally break even on that, I mean the taxpayer portion, which is the payroll, because I need like Mike Burton and some of your guys who are specialized in that, who are basically directing the third party that's doing it. So we technically are, and John can have the information for next time. We're making money now. Now again, to Jordan Crane's point before, we put some infrastructure in with power and stuff. So that stuff, again, probably more than we probably need in that part. Obviously, we're using more now with the stuff we get out there. But initially, it was put out there as a deficit to the celebration lights. But right now, year to year, since you guys granted the $70,000 in city payroll, we're going to be, again, it was $27,000 last year, according to John Duncan, and it's going to be significantly less this year. But again, we're never going to be totally in the black on that, because I need to get Mike Gurton. I need some of those folks who, when it's time to do the nitty gritty stuff, what needs to be done, they need to be the ones still directing the show. So I guess I apologize for any miscommunication on that. But the event itself is, right now, we're getting enough donations to cover our third party. And if you guys changed it where you said, hey, we want you to pay, Celebration Lights to pay the city portion could be paid by that. So just make sure that's clarified. We're not losing money on it. And just, I guess, I could get some businesses to come in word of mouth. I know you mentioned Casey's. They do good with gas. They do good with coffee. They do good with snacks, hot chocolate. But I also know some restaurants downtown that said from people, just personal testimonies. I don't know if they could put a dollar amount on it, but I could get those for you and have that come. We've had that done before. So, but it's a residual effect. A lot of that's not, you can't capture it, but still, when we have the amount of people, and you guys see how many cars come through here, it was over 21,000 cars last year. I don't know who could say that's not a positive thing for the city. If one way or another, so it puts us on the map for branding. So, but again, just to clarify that, I hope that makes some more sense. The amount of money we're bringing in is covering the third party, giving us money to put back into park, but also if we need to be, if you guys changed, we could cover that amount to cover the taxpayers portion, which I call the 70,000. So,
Mayor, the other thing is I've worked out there as a volunteer so far 3 times already this year, and we get people there from many, many states that probably wouldn't even bother stopping here or even remember the name of LaSalle. But after seeing the lights, they pull off the road and come through and tell us what a wonderful thing this is. So they are seeing us. They do know that we're here. And we've had several people who come back and said, I was here last year. I saw the lights last year, so we make sure we come by here now all the time. Now, whether they spend any other money other than that, I have no idea. There's no way of tracking that. But it makes myself and other volunteers feel good when people just can't stop raving about what we've got out there.
I want to appreciate Alderman Reynolds and Alderman Jepson. Usually Jerry takes multiple nights. I know usually Alderman Jepson takes one night with his family. In the past, Alderman Basser's done it with a group of guys, and that's nice when people see Alderman and stuff out there. City staff always out there helping out, and I appreciate that.
Mayor, it adds to quality of life, community pride, and it's our signature event that we become known for.
And right now
Crew
there's
uses their
51 days out there that some people get some extra advertising as well. We don't know if that's going to help them get calls, but also family members have memorials out there. You know, it's just a nice event. So I know on record there's probably a couple aldermen, you know, who in the past maybe we'll need to talk about that after the final numbers come in to see where they are on the record with that. Because I'd love to see exactly who's still like, hey, pull the plug. That was one time said on the council floor in the tape, pull the plug on it. And or if hey, people are like, hey, now I'm a little more comfortable with it since we're doing it where it's not just the city people doing it. And just for the record, our city people aren't upset not doing it. They'd rather not do it. They'd rather do their regular jobs. So I
They
think
took
it's
a
a
vote,
win-win.
right?
Huh?
They took a vote. We got the.
Yeah, we
unanimous
definitely
permission.
asked them.
If anybody wants to volunteer, they need to contact Brent Bader.
Approval bills.
I'm sure he'll find.
Total.
Yes.
I just like to answer Dawn. I don't know why they stopped on First Street. They were going real good. You know, at the Maytag building. You know, they were doing real good there for a while, and so I'll call the building inspector tomorrow. Now on the hotel, their plans were like $32 million. Well, now with all the building supplies went up, so now it'll probably be about 50 million. So if they didn't do it at 30 million, I wouldn't hold my breath that they're gonna do it at 50 million.
And it's real easy to be a naysayer out there in the crowd to even say about that. We understand we've been on Carrison's behind to get things straightened out. We've spent thousands of dollars in legal fees to go against these people. We're glad that you're really a concerned citizen, but we watch this money and we take care of this. And Mitch McFederin's been working his butt off going against these people in these dilapidated places and this hotel. And we need some backing, you know. We don't go for criticism too well.
Well, on the hotel in the Maytag building, the city's also retained independent counsel of
We spend many thousands.
I think we all can
Jordy and
agree though that
Kleinthorpe and-
Kaskaskia needs to be addressed, and that's one thing we're still meeting. We have an open invitation to get a agreement in place like we did with Maytag, and they still not come to us on that. So
Your Honor, if we're gonna continue to discuss this, I would like to put it on the agenda in 2 weeks for us to discuss just those issues.
you can put anything you want, Alderman, on the agenda. That's just beautiful.
I'm asking for support of the council.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, you don't
Me
have to have
too.
a vote.
You don't
be
have to
on
have a
the
vote to put
agenda.
anything on the agenda.
You can request it by yourself to be on the agenda.
But I just think we're out of order talking about it after we're already past everything.
We're not acting on it, so no, this is fine.
We're under new business, right?
No, we are not.
Oh, no, I guess not.
I think we're under executive session.
No, we're under new, well,
We're to
We
his
have
point,
not adjourned, though.
Yeah.
The meeting was still an open public meeting.
Yeah.
Where you certainly could not take action on anything of that nature, but I don't think
Approval
if it's something
bills.
that's interesting to the public.
Alderman, just because I know it's one of your constituents that you reach out to, and we were just trying to answer your question, right, Alderman Bassler?
Brent
What
wants
was
the
that,
total
Your
bill
Honor? Wait a
submitted.
minute, what was that? Were you talking to me?
Oh,
What specifically are you saying? Don't say nothing, Jordan, unless you're gonna jump in. What were you saying?
I said this is a constituent that you deal with that brought up a concern, and we're trying to answer them in open conduct, in open session.
She's not in my ward, but
They're all constituents of ours.
I understand, but I thought you were referring that she's my constituent or somebody I reached out to. I thought that was your verbiage.
You do get them packets and stuff.
Yeah, which
Okay.
whoever asked for it.
That's fine. I'm just saying that's true. That's a fact. What are you upset about?
No, it just looked like you're throwing a dart. I don't know why you're throwing a dart.
No, we're trying to answer some questions that people brought up in open session. And you're trying to handcuff us.
No, I want to put it on the agenda so
Well,
we
we
can
can
talk
do that
about it.
too, but this isn't inappropriate how we're doing it now. Frank, can you please make sure it's on the agenda?
We can have it on the agenda in 2 weeks' time.
Thank you.
Total submitted $966,680.01.
I move that we pay the bills, each and every alderman has a copy.
Second.
Motion, Mom Laverius and Mom Reynolds to pay the bills. Please take the roll.
Alderman Bassador.
Aye.
Alderman Thompson.
Aye.
Alderman Reynolds.
Aye.
Alderman Laveri.
Aye.
Alderman Jepson.
Aye.
Alderman Herndon.
Aye.
Alderman Crane.
aye.
Motion for adjournment.
Your Honor, I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
Motion, Mom Reynolds and Mom Jordan Crane to adjourn the meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried. Thank you. Have a great night, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.